Alright, so in this case, there's a 4-car collision, it looks like, or I think, was there a 5th one?
I think there's at least 4.
I know, there's at least 4. Alright, from what I understand, there's 1 fatality in the white car.
Okay.
Alright, so in the...
I got here late.
I got here a little late? Okay.
If you know something more because you've heard...
I just know that there's supposedly there's a dead woman in the destroyed...
That could be about accurate.
It looks like a early 90s Corolla.
Come. Hold on.
How may I help you?
I want to make sure those buses near Charlemagne got turned around. It looks like they did. So that's what I was asking. The ones that were westbound, but they're now on the way. That's fine.
Alright, so in the case of something like this, I'm observing that your procedures are you're blocking off all 4 corners of the street to prevent any traffic from coming through the area.
Yes.
And I'm guessing since this police line, this is considered a crime scene.
Yes.
Alright. So with the investigator who's doing the spray paint on the wheels, do you know what that's for? I'm guessing it's to mark the cars like where they were as a reference point?
Yeah, just in case something gets moved or it has to be moved for some other reason. It's always good to just have measurements for later on.
All right. In the case of there being a body, what would be like the procedures on getting the body out versus leaving the body there?
There's certain criteria that's required to move bodies, such as suicide, homicide, undetermined, things like that. You got to wait for the coroner.
All right. So that's why the fire department, if there was a body, didn't pull the body out immediately. They were waiting for a coroner to show up.
Yeah, that's usually the way it is. Yeah.
All right. How many? Well, I guess that's kind of circumstantial. But how many officers will typically work together to cordon off like an area this big?
It's a vague number, but it's usually as many as it takes. I mean, as you can see, there's some lingering crowd, so. As soon as lab techs and other investigators get here, it's likely that... Sir, you can stand at the tape and look, or if you want to get through, go through the alley if you don't mind. Yes, please. Yes. There's a police car there. Just go westbound, up the alley. Right. That's another thing you might want to record. When it says police line, do not cross.
Once it says do not cross. Yeah, do not.
Why do people do that?
It's pretty self... I don't know, I think...
It'll be hours. Yeah. But there's access on Centralia, Conan, Bellflower, Lakewood, and so on. So it's just this intersection. Yeah. A car as in like a regular car or a police car. There should be an officer there. If not, hopefully they'll be here soon so you can move your car. Yeah.
Alright, I think that's a good chunk of the questions I got, really.
Okay.
The cars, I'm guessing, will be eventually picked up by a tow truck?
Yes.
Alright, let's see, and you said this crime scene would be this way for at least a couple hours?
It's usually hours. It's never quick.
Yeah, alright, so it's never quick.
Unfortunately, if there was a fatality involved, it's hours.
And if there's no fatality involved, typically it can be...
It still could be hours. It's anywhere from minutes to hours to...
All kind of just varies based on the circumstances?
Half a day, yeah, it depends on, how long it takes. And law enforcement, most of the time, it's, time is on your side sort of thing.
Alright.
Unfortunately, the public has to kind of wait it out, and I don't think they'd have too much of a problem with it.
No.
Seeing that if it was their loved one...
Yeah, seeing as how bad it is anyway, you guys got a job to do, so, just take your time. Do what you have to do.
We don't think it's funny to inconvenience people or whatever. As you can see, guys are blocked in, whatever. But we try to get out of there as soon as we can and accommodate.
I figure it's kind of the nature of the beast that just things have to. It's just going to suck for a little while.
Yeah, I'm sure this will be on the Long Beach, California Facebook.
Oh, I saw a crazy amount of school photographers with DSLR.
Read that. They'll be complaining. Oh, there's something blocked off and boo-hoo. And it's like, well,
the police took too long.
This was your grandma, your sister, your brother, whatever. Mm-hmm. You'd be.
Well, so we want the proper time to get the proper investigation done, all the information.
Any bad guys or people that were the cause or at fault.
Well, from what I understand, it was that car over there that caused it.
Okay.
That's what.
Yeah, like I said, I got here late. If you heard or saw more than me, then that's probably likely that you did it. So.
Cool.
So good luck.
Yeah.